The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. You know what the problem is? They're very shy. We're going 2,000 miles. This is Daniel from Cars Unlimited.
Hello.
That's another Daniel at the back. And we are in London inside a Tesla Model 3 Performance. And we are heading south as you can go in Europe, all the way back home to Malta. We've just left from near London Stansted Airport, and our first leg here is going to be towards the Eurotunnel, which we will take en route to France. So, welcome to our road trip, escaping the comforts of having a charging station 5 minutes from wherever you are in Malta, through the European road network and motorways, to the beautiful London weather, cold London weather, and we're gonna see if we're gonna make it back home. That's the plan, at least. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new here, and welcome to another episode of The Future is Electric.
So basically I picked up the car in Leeds. When I picked up the car it was fully charged. I did plan to stay the first night in Leeds, where I booked a hotel which was close to a car park.
Which are chargers.
And the car park had a couple of 20 kilowatts chargers inside the car park, so I did not know whether the car was going to be fully charged or not, so obviously I kept it as a backup plan. My next leg of the trip was going from Leeds to a hotel in London Stansted, just next to the airport.
Where he's met us today.
Exactly.
And this one, the car was plugged in.
So yeah, basically from Leeds to London Stansted, I knew I had enough range to get there with about 20% to spare, approximately. But when I used the map on the Tesla, to be safe, it asked me if I want to stop halfway to a supercharger just for a few minutes, just to top up, basically. And I did stop at the supercharger. I literally went in to get something to eat until they warmed it up. Warmed it up for 2 minutes. Went back to the car. The car was already telling me you have enough charge for the rest of your journey.
Right.
But I stayed for another 10 minutes. I ate my piece of bread.
Are we crossing the bridge to France?
No. We're just crossing over the Thames at the moment, actually. Yes, London Thames at the moment.
I'm joking, okay, I'm joking. We're taking the tunnel, actually, which sounds quite fancy. I've never done it before. It's basically a tunnel between France and England.
England and France, which is like a train type. Basically.
And you get on a train with the car. I'm quite interested to see how this is going to go.
Yes, obviously we'll show you later.
Of course.
Yeah, so basically the rest of my trip was then I went to London Stansted. I booked a hotel there, which I knew that the parking had a couple of charging spots as well.
Literally a couple, so that two.
Literally two, yes.
Do you feel that was risky?
It was risky, but I had a plan B. So basically just 5 minutes drive from London Stansted there was a Tesla supercharger, so I was getting there with still 55% of charge. So I knew that, listen, if I'm not going to find a charging spot, I'll go 5 minutes drive away, go to a Tesla charger, fill up, and then go leave it parked there overnight. And I know that the battery is fully filled up for the next day, basically. So I had a plan B for that. I did arrive at the charging spot. When I arrived, to be honest, there was an ICE car parked on one of the charging spots. Seems like it doesn't happen only in Malta. But the other one was empty. And to be honest, the other car left after a few minutes that I was there. So
we've made it to the entrance of the Eurotunnel. We've been joined by 4 other Tesla Model 3s, literally.
One behind us,
Right.
another one 3 cars behind us, one 4 cars behind.
In our lane only. There's another one there,
Yes, another one there, blue one.
another one there. So, quite popular Teslas around this neck of the woods. How long is the train now?
It's about 25 minutes approximately.
So we're about to board the train, from what we're gathering. We booked the what's known as the FlexiPass, right?
Yes.
Why did we do that?
Basically, today was a very busy day. So you can book. You normally book a time slot. We wanted an earlier time slot, but since it was very busy, we couldn't book the time slot that we wanted. So, for example, at the moment it's 2:15. We're basically at the train, but our ticket was booked for 3:30. That was the earliest we found. So we booked the FlexiPass because when you arrive, they have to
Let you in.
they have to let you in. Basically, it's like a VIP, if I can call it that.
Costs a bit more, or a lot more.
Yeah, it costs a lot more. The normal ticket for 3 people in a car, because it's a very busy day, because their rates vary, sort of like a plane does. Today it was around 200 Great British Pounds in order to have a normal ticket, and another approximately 100 Great British Pounds to get a ticket where you have the FlexiPass, basically. So it was about 300 pounds in total today. It's normally a lot cheaper, but only on a day when they're not so busy. It seems like since...
That's the train.
That's the train, yes.
Hold on. I will show you the train. This train's electric, of course.
Your plane wasn't electric on the way here.
No.
Wasn't.
Neither was the taxi I booked this morning,
Which you specifically
which I
booked to have.
specifically asked and paid more for a hybrid/electric, and
you
it
got a
was
diesel?
neither.
Was the diesel?
Neither. It was a diesel. I think.
They gave you the opposite. You should get a refund. We're going on the train now. This is basically it. You see, it's all carriageways, and they're all interconnecting. So you just keep on going till you find a place and stop there.
So we've made it to France, and the plan is we're at 50%, but we're going for a very long leg now, so we're
Now
gonna
your destination is on the left.
top up at this Tesla supercharger. We have gotten a warning that it's quite busy, and it does look a bit full.
Let's see.
So let's find out. It is full. 6 bays.
Oh, full. Nice.
So I think
That didn't go down as planned.
supercharging. And we are now en route from Calais, which is where the tunnel ends, to a town or city called Reims, R-E-I-M-S. Probably get the pronunciation completely wrong. Where we have our first hotel booked for the night. The hotel was chosen that it has it should have a charger installed in it in the car park. But if that's not the case for whatever reason, we can always top up at a supercharger. And right now the forecast is that we will arrive there with 6% battery. So on the motorway, and in today's conditions, which is 10 degrees Celsius at 120 kilometers per hour, a lot of wind, that's shaking the car. It looks like we might have to do a charging pit stop to top up. We have found there are 2 other Tesla superchargers on this route. So just an update. We decided not to risk it. So we've stopped at this supercharger, which is an hour away. We are in Urvillers, France. There it is. And the idea is not to charge to 100% here, because we don't need to, just to give it a bit more and then get back on our way. I think another piece of feedback for today. So we decided to supercharge at the Calais charger.
Yes.
Uh,
Just outside the Eurotunnel, basically.
there are a bunch of chargers in the terminal, I guess,
In the terminal at Folkestone on the UK side.
which
On
we
the UK
didn't
side.
use. So yeah, next time we'll charge
On the Folkestone side.
on the Folkestone
Yes,
charger.
because there's like bathrooms, restaurants, lounges, places to buy from, and sort of like being in an airport lounge in a way.
So we're here in Reims, and basically the hotel told us the car park's fully booked, and we had to book before. And but there is a car park opposite the road, which we're now entering, and there should be charging bays here as well. So we found the charger in the car park. We're gonna hopefully leave our car here tonight, and basically we're downloading some app.
We might arrive in around 15 minutes.
All right, we are charging. All right, we'll see you soon.